be playing MLB 15. Red Sox versus the Reds. Let's get this started. I'll be playing the Red Sox. Okay, I wasn't. Okay. Boston Red Sox. And it's 7 p.m. and we're in April. Let's get this going. 10 o'clock shoe, guys. Get us started. Red Sox versus Reds.
Here in Boston, ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds.
.704 right now.
Welcome into Red Sox baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox. And John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. Is the leadoff hitter Shane Victorino, and we are just about set to get this one underway. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Pitch home to Victorino. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire. The first out of the inning. Cueto able to dispatch of the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under this one, and that's out number two. David Ortiz will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Pitch by Cueto is a ground ball from Cozart at short. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. in the home half of the first. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, what do you do when you have a lot of outfield depth? Well, you try to package some of it up and get yourself a frontline starter. And that's exactly what the Red Sox did, trading Yoenis Cespedes for this man, Rick Porcello. Porcello's off to a good start as he gets his first strike out of the ballgame.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. Started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Joey Votto will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
And the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Devin Mesoraco will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Fouled back. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Hanley Ramirez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Gold glove quality there from Brandon Phillips.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Bird is there now to make a play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Jay Bruce will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Marlon Byrd will dig in here. Pause, now the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, you can see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Zach Cozart steps in now. And here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a change and give him a different look.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
In now, Johnny Cueto. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time.
In the dirt here. Unfortunately here, no advance. Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, this is where he's got you right where he wants you. He was one of 13 guys last year with over 200 strikeouts, so he's probably going to be gunning for one right here.
Check swing here, but that clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Rick Porcello will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Comes set, now the pitch. Donnie couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
First pitch coming. Shane Victorino started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, look at this. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Those are some quick feet down there at third base, and soft hands, too, as you see him reach out to snare that one. But by the time he gets to his feet, he's got to hurry the throw over there, and it winds up being just a little too late.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Cueto starts him out with strike one.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off it.
He's ready, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We play 2.5, no score on the show. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Victorino is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the third.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Ortiz is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We return to Fenway Park after this. David Ortiz will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
No score yet.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line hard. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Hanley Ramirez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And Ramirez can't get that one. He swings and misses for strike two. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys really close ball.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's a hard ground ball that gets past Cueto on the mound and into center field. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner, was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Now the 1-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox lead 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Jake Bruce will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Still 0-0.
Here's the first offering. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also
Almost
spotted it
7:30
well.
right now.
I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air out toward Victorino in right field. One gone.
And as you can see, this pitch is away from him, but he's up there trying to pull the ball. You've got to know where you are. I mean, in this ballpark, if you just flip that pitch the other way, you've got a 37-foot wall down there to play with in left field.
Marlon Byrd standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The next pitch. A good tailing
9th, someone got a score. The Reds got a home run. They got a...
The Reds strike first. It's 1-0.
It's 1-0 right now. One to nothing.
We'll dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Right now.
Billy Hamilton will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Now here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell, not happy back there. Todd Frazier will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Grounded foul off to the right. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Whoa.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but
The bases are loaded.
The bases loaded.
He's set, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds pick up a run on this home run by Brandon Phillips. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Reds. Xander Bogaerts will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First pitch on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Fouled straight back. Home now to Bogaerts. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Christian Vasquez will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, you'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone.
Wow.
So a 3-run blast is straight away left as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead. First pitch coming. Brandon Phillips is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Zach Cozart will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Johnny Cueto will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Billy Hamilton will stand in. The 8th batter in the inning as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Shane Victorino will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch home to Victorino. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Justin Pedroia will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This will get foul for strike 2. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Another 0-2 coming. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Bird back to the track as he takes it for out number two. Rusney Castillo will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Reds 4 and the Red Sox nothing. First pitch to him. Jay Bruce is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Here's the 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Marlon Bird the hole now, 0-2.
No taking now.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Xander Bogaerts get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Is there to put it away for out number 1.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout attack. Get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this is going to get between Hamilton and Bruce and head out to the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. Mike Napoli will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Shane Victorino will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Pitch home to Victorino. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1.
Yeah, you can tell right there, 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, they finally strike for their first run here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Finally, now it's 5-1.
Been shut down to this point.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
From the stretch. There's a line drive out to left center that'll carry over the head of Cozart at short, a base hit. Around third now, Victorino heading for the plate. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Reds out in front, 5-1. Robbie Ross is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Todd Frazier will start things off here for Cincinnati. Joey Votto to follow next. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. And he'll round it and try for third. And the Reds are off to a hot start in the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Joey Votto will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally
chopped foul down the left side. He waits, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jake Goose will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And the 0-1's a ground ball for Pedroia at second base. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Marlon Byrd will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of it. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. But just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Zach Kozar will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. Pause, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Boy, really making him work now as plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Comes set. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
This is a spot where you're asking the leadoff hitter to lead
11-1 now.
He does the job. He's trying to help 2 on the RBI single.
Now the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Comes set. Now the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. From the stretch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch has been in the zone this inning, been hit hard.
It goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. Joey Votto will step in. An RBI single his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as well.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. Who could blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Jay Bruce will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Marlon Byrd is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. Sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. Brandon Phillips will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Castillo is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. David Ortiz will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for David Ortiz, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue. That's his third strikeout of the game. Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Rusney Castillo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.